Hi and welcome to this video. I built my bankroll with many different strategies. In my last video, I've built my balance from $100 to $1,000 in just 7-minute sessions in one day. So now I would like to use this balance to keep building it by playing more traditional strategies and test out if these best strategies are really the best, if you can use them for building the bankroll, or if you should just forget about them. It's nice to see demonstrational videos how these strategies are supposed to be played, but until you actually take it to the real wheel with your own money and play it, nothing really matters. There's many roulette strategies and they all have one thing in common. They are good and best until you lose your money playing them. Because no strategy or system can guarantee you a steady, consistent wins in a long run. It's like if you would place a starting bets on so-called guaranteed to win strategy, set the auto bet on, leave and let it ride. When you would return to the table, there would be just one guaranteed thing, that your balance would be gone. That's why you have to develop your own ways of playing these traditional strategies, not just blindly following it by the book. You have to learn when and why to use them and how to make them even more profitable and a bit safer by combining them with other strategies. So in this first video of the bankroll building series with traditional strategies, I will test out and show you my take on double street strategy. Okay, so double street strategy. First, definitely let's look at the, look at that zero, hottest number. It must have been hitting a lot. Let's look at the stats. The third dozen is low, but nothing really sticks out, which is okay, which is good. That way we can evenly spread our double streets over the board. But there is one important thing what I like to do, especially on this wheel. If you look at the tote board, I like to include all the last 10 numbers into my double streets. So I have 34, 36, 23. They are all included. Now we have only 28, but that's over there, 13 and 10. So I'm gonna use this double street. I'm gonna cover 0 just for insurance, and 1. So let me add one more unit on those. So I have 4 double streets covering the majority of the last 10 numbers, and especially odd numbers. All right, and there it is, the odd number 34 included on the last numbers, and it's a hit on the double street. All right, so let's look at the stats again. See the 34, 0, 1, those are all odd numbers I like to have included in my double street strategy. So now nothing really changed. So in this case, I'm going to use a positive progression and just double up. That means add after the win on my bets. This strategy is pretty good because you can safely use different progressions. So if you are not familiar with all the good progressions, go down to my description. I'm gonna leave the link for my website where I'm describing negative and positive progressions. You don't have to just get stuck with the martingale. Learn them all. Okay, beautiful. So that's another hit on my double street. So now slowly building the bankroll with this strategy. But with these traditional strategies, you can be sure there's gonna be the times when the numbers you don't have included are gonna start hitting. So let's see if we can get to that point. I'm just gonna continue with the positive progression, and let me just cover that 17, 17, 20. I wanted to do 2, just a little insurance. I wanted to do 2 units, 17, 1, 21, just to cover that 17 as a little insurance. You know me, I like to have my back covered. All right, so 35. That's another hit. Beautiful. That's that last double street. So far, very nice. You know, if you are looking to build $20 for one session, now is the time to leave. I made 20 bucks in just a few hits. I'm gonna stay with it. I'm gonna go again with the doubling up, positive progression. But I'm gonna make sure I have covered some insurance numbers also. And let me just put it in. Okay, I didn't get a time. So here where it comes my own take on this strategy. I don't like to just get stuck with betting double streets. I like to always put here and there some insurance or my combo number bets. Oh, okay. So now it's 8. Now, you know, there's gonna be the time when the ball's gonna land right between, and now I kinda have the loss after the positive progression. So now that is the moment what matters. What you gonna do? Are you gonna keep doubling? Are you gonna go back to the original? Are you gonna switch? Are you gonna switch to double streets? I'm going to just stay with it at the last number, just in case I get the repeater. But I like that setup. I still like it because this wheel is really good at repeating and staying in the trends. All right, perfect. So that's a hit on my double street, the one between 10, 13, 11, 14, 12, 15. So that was a good hit. So my balance kind of like kicks in. That's the one thing with these traditional strategies. You have to have a bankroll to start with. So now, let me just change it up a little bit. I'm gonna cover that 15. I'm gonna stay with that 35 because that's a combo 15-35, and I'm gonna do a couple insurances. So still I have the board numbers covered, the tote board. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to have all the numbers from the tote board included into my double streets. And I went back to the original, just 5 units per double street. No need to, you know, go crazy with these high levels of progressions. Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. Just after 3 levels, just stop it and decide profit or going back to the original base bet. Nowhere is written that you have to just keep going 7 levels of progression. So after the hit, I'm gonna stay with it. I'm gonna go positive progression, double up on my double streets, and I'm staying with that 8 for the 2 bridge. I have covered the go back to 15. 14 likes to stay in 31. I have that covered, and 1. That's coming for the top and bottom. Okay, now look at this. 30. Right between. Okay. So all right, now we have the change. You know, with these strategies you have to be okay with getting a couple losses, because your main target with this strategy is to have 3-4 quick hits and leave. Don't ever play these strategies for half an hour. You will always lose with them. So now, see, it's up and down, up and down. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just rebet. I'm gonna add a couple more combos, because after 30 I always like 8, 11, stay with 30, and I'm staying with my same double streets. And of course I went negative, negative progression. All right, 32. 32 is not bad, because after 30, again, I'm combining. After 30, my combos are leaning towards high reds. 32, high red, worked out good. So you basically, that's why you make the system a strategy. All right, so let me stay with this. 32 0. Let's go back, make sure I have a go bag covered. 32 26, and let me just add a little more on those double streets. With this double street strategy, I like to have covered the hard numbers, tote board numbers, go bag numbers, and repeaters, and top and bottom. That way I'm combining all my strategies into double street. I'm not leaving it just with the double streets. All right, so 14, hard number. This wheel is really good at repeating, so I'm gonna stay with it. I'm going to add couple more potential combos. 14 next to 31 likes to go back to that 31-13 combo. I'm gonna add a little more on the okay, I didn't get that. That's okay. I'm happy with what I have. You don't have to add every time or go back. It's a strategy. You have to be flexible. Don't just beautiful. Don't just do what you read somewhere and because somebody told you it's the best way to win. Combining my numbers, combining the strategy, and staying flexible is paying off. Roulette is a game, that's why I like to play it. I like to play. I don't like to set it and forget it. I like to play with it, make it fun, make it strategy, flexible strategy. That's what drives me about this game. So I'm gonna stay with it because I like this bet. I still have all my favorite numbers covered from the board. My balance got up back a little bit. I'm happy with this bet. Let's see if we can hit it again, and boom, there is the double street combined with that 17 straight number. Perfect. And now I made $150 in just 10 minutes and I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's gonna do it for me. I'm done taking the profit. Okay, so first video, first session, building the bankroll with the traditional strategies. This is how we did. Started with $1,000, ended up with the $1,153 profit. Next time I'm going to take another traditional strategy and try to build it a little more. See you on the next one.